We're ready to go. All right, we've got a Spartacus-like workout today, okay? I've got my afternoon Zoom boot camp warriors on, and they're ready to go. They work hard all day long, and then they meet me here to work out. So we're gonna do this. You're gonna need 2 weights, probably a sweat towel, and some water. So go get your stuff. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get warmed up. I've got my timer and my weights. So let's go ahead and warm up, you guys. Let's go ahead and do some alternating reverse lunges with bicep curls. Just like that. Just stepping backwards or warming up our body for an hour of work. So Spartacus is compound strength training. Really getting you stronger from the inside out. From your core on out. All right, I want you guys to continue here because I have to start my tracker. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know I'm kind of a tracker addict. There are worse things to be addicted to, but I'll admit my addiction to my tracker. Okay. 2, we'll do 1 more. All right. Now, I want you to do a side lunge to the right. Just kind of bring those weights down by your foot and up. Same leg. Hips are back. Press through your heel. Keep your chest lifted. Awesome. Nice deep breaths. You're doing a good thing for your body right now. You know, you could be active in your day, but it's not the same as working out. We're going to do 1 more, you guys. 1 more. Now we're going to hit the other side, okay? Other leg. Good. Feeling that heart rate increase as we are warming up our bodies. Awesome. 3 more. Good. Keep that chest lifted. Don't collapse into your leg, okay? That's it. You guys ready to work out today? Yes. Now let's take it to a nice wide squat. Sumo squat. Make sure your toes are forward. And take it down and upright row. Lower and lift. Good. Full body today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your weights right here. We're going to do a squat, alternating overhead press. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those legs in just a little bit, and we're going to take it to a wide deadlift. Weights right down onto your thighs, and you're going to tip and squeeze up. Got to warm up the back of our legs. Good. Tip and lift. Keeping that back straight, pressing through your heels. 3 more. So in our exercises today, we've got about 15 exercises that we're going to go through, and then we're going to repeat whatever we can. 1 more. And give me some biceps right here. All the way up. Good. So these exercises we're going to do are compound strength, which means we're incorporating upper and lower. And all of these are working on our core. Actually, whenever you work with dumbbells, you're working with your core, which is good news for us because that's what we do all the time for 3, 2, just like my shirt says. We're just doing it today. 1 more. All right. Now make sure you have room to work out. You have 1 weight. We're going to go ahead and start with speed skaters. So speed skaters are here. I want you to kind of shift that weight to your landing leg, okay? All right, our first minute of workout begins now. Listen, you're nice and wide. The wider you go, the more you have to work. Use that core to twist that weight from hip to hip. That's it. We're landing on 1 foot. Low impact is here, which is great. You're working hard here too. Breathe it out. Twist that rib cage. We are halfway through. That's it. Awesome work, awesome work. Let's work up a sweat. Let's detox, shall we? When we sweat, we get rid of toxins in our body. That's why we should drink a ton of water a day. A little bit more. Last one. Grab that other weight, you guys. No, actually keep your weight, sorry. Just kidding. Making sure you were listening. All right, you guys. Alternating kettlebell swings. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep those legs straight. All right, legs straight. I want you squeezing those glutes. Squeezing those glutes. That's it. Come on, pop those hips. Pop those hips. Squeeze those glutes. That's it. Come on. Get that weight way underneath you. I do not want you working your shoulders at all. Your arm's just a lever. That weight is being moved by the momentum of your hips, right? That's it. Good job, you guys. Your glutes should be so hard right now. Squeezing and contracting. Woo! Almost there. Almost there. Last one. And great. I'm going to move my timer. All right, you guys, we need 1 weight again. That weight's going to be in the middle of our legs. We're going to squat down, raise up, and bring it back down, alternating hands. Okay? All right, here we go, you guys. Let's go. Squat down. Take it up. Back down, other arm. So we're alternating arms on the floor. Good. Keep that chest lifted. Don't collapse. Next exercise. We're going to be doing a side plank reach under. So if you wanted to have a mat, when we're done here, go get your mat, okay? 30 more seconds. We're going to be going from one exercise to the next, which is part of the effectiveness of this workout. That's it. Good. How are we doing? Woo. Couple more. Couple more. Last one right here. All right, we do not need to wait for this. Meet me in a side plank, and we're going to reach under. I will start out with the modification and then go with the harder version. Ready? High plank, so long arm. My bottom knee is directly parallel to my top leg. I'm going to reach all the way under and back up. Now the harder version is to stagger your feet. Reach under and reach all the way up. So you're reaching under, then you're restacking everything here. Really tighten up, lift away from the floor. If you think about lifting away from the floor, you're going to work those obliques, and it's not going to fall only in your shoulders. Nice. Reach under, straight up. That's it. Slipping on my floor a little bit. Couple more. One more. Woo, slipping for sure. All right, other side, you guys. Get it ready. High plank, either with that modification or with long legs. I always take my top leg in front for the staggered and go. Reach all the way. I want you going way past your body on that reach. And if you do, you'll feel it. I want your hips facing forward in that side plank. Okay, not down. I want you twisting your body, right? That's it. For the next exercise, we will be standing up with one weight. That's it. How are those obliques? First time through is cool. Wait till we get through the second time through. Woo! 10 seconds, we got this. Come on. Last one. Beautiful. Come on up with me. All right. Listen, before I start my timer, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. These are called windmills, okay? We're going to do an alternating kettlebell. So it's a kettlebell swing here. Then you're going to reach down your leg, back up, swing it down, switch hands, swing up, reach down, and alternate, okay? We're thinking here, okay? All right, here we go, you guys. Let's go. Swing it up, hold it, reach down that leg, and up, swing it back down. Switch hands, take it up, reach down. Oh, solid core work right here. Also, maybe a little brain work too, right? Now, don't move that hip. I caught myself doing that last round. Don't move your hips are still. Move that oblique above that hip. So you know it's not a big movement. Reach over that hip. Nice. Good job, you guys. Woo! Feel that stretch. We've got some curtsy lunges coming up. Getting into our legs a little bit. Last one. Hold on to that weight. I guess we've held on to one weight for a while, right? All right, you guys ready? Alternating curtsy, so wide legs. Now take it back, curtsy. Give me that wide leg again. Curtsy. Take that leg away from your body. And this is not a reverse lunge unless you want it to be. So you want to bring that leg way behind you, right? Just like a curtsy. Curtsies are great because they get into those little crevices of the glute muscles that regular lunges don't get to. Nice. That's it, come on. Good job, girls and guys. That's it, come on, wide and lower. I love me a curtsy lunge. Gotta bend those knees though, right? Bend those knees. 10 seconds. That's it. We've got some squats coming up. We're gonna hold those weights in our shoulders and break. So it's gonna look like this, you guys. Just like this. Okay? All right. In 3, 2, and let's go. Hold those weights right there, not too wide on that squat. Take it down and up. Feel that pull on your core, right? Especially as you go down in that squat, you're fighting that weight. Come on. We've got mountain climbers after this. Holy core, who's with me? Woo! Come on, keep going. That's it, sit way far back. 15 seconds. That's it. Woo, baby. Just the placement of the weights makes a big difference. One more. Weights down. Grab your mat. All right. All right, you guys, mountain climbers for a minute, okay? Ready? Here we go. I'll go sideways. Go. Breathe it out, come on. Keep going. That's it, come on girls. Come on team. "30 seconds. Woo! Gotta love a minute's worth of climbers. 20 seconds. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Keep going. Woo! 5. And break. Goodness. All right, you guys. We have push-ups to an alternating T lift. All right, so it looks like this. Push up to a T lift. Okay? And then push up again. Other side. If you don't want to use a weight on that lift, you don't have to. You're in charge, you make the exercise work for you. All right. Ready? Let's go. Give me that push up. T lift. That's it. Awesome. Feels good, right? Woo. Nice and low on that push-up. Fantastic. 20 seconds. We're back up during the next exercise. Last push-up, you guys. And stretch it back. And come on up. Clear your space. We're going to hold our weights right here again for reverse lunges, okay? Here we go, girls. Right here. Step it directly back. Bring that back knee down. Listen, you don't have to get super low. Listen to your body. Press through that front heel, okay? Woo! Love to feel worked, right? Your muscles are working for you right now. I feel like when we work out, we're keeping charge of our body. We're not being controlled by our body, we're controlling our body. Keeping it healthy and doing what it likes, which is movement and exercise. One more, one more. Woo! Shake it out, you guys. Bent over back rows coming up. Woo, 10 seconds. All right. Ready? Let's go. Tip forward. Stay here and pull back. Squeeze that upper back together. Squeeze those muscles and those scapula bones around your spine. That's it. Come on. Think about what you're working here, especially when we're working something we can't see. We have to make that connection with our minds. Come on, really lean forward on that bent part. Really lean. You really want to open up that upper back and then push up with all those muscles. Woo! Couple more. One more. 15-second break. Alternating side lunges with 2 weights. So we're going to come here, come up, and go to the other way. Okay? Here we go. And begin. Tap and up. Good. Keep those hips back. We're back on the mat for the next exercise. We have push-ups to alternating rows. So you'll just need 1 weight again. Get as deep as you can in that side lunge. I didn't say lunge, I said lunge. You want to lunge with me or you want to lunge with me? Woo! I'll take lunge after lunge. How about that? Couple more. That's it, come on. Last one. And up, grab your mat and 1 weight. Push up, alternating rows. Looks like this, you guys. Push up. Row. Put it over to the other side. Push up. Row other side. All right, girls. Here we go. Give me that push up. Row it up. Press that. Put that weight on the other side. Come on, push that hip toward the floor. The side the weight's on, that hip wants to rise up. Halfway. Come on, team. We got this. You can go to your knees if you need to on those push-ups. Come on, these are challenging, but you can do it. We're going to end on a push-up. All right, you guys, come on up. We need 1 weight. We have alternating front lunges with a twist. You are going to be twisting toward the front leg. Ready? Let's go. Twist. Push back. Lunge, twist. Come on, rotate that rib cage. We have 1 more exercise, and I'll give you a little break, okay? Before we repeat. I know I've said this before, but there is beauty in repetition. Your muscles are like, wait, I thought we were done with this. Okay, Betsy girl's joining us. Keep going, you guys. Welcome, Betsy. Jump right in. We're just about ready to repeat again. So you came in at a good time. One more, you guys. All right, grab that other weight. We're ending on a doozy. I mean, not really, but for me it is. Squat press. Squat press, so arms in field goal. Not too wide on that squat. Ready? Squat, press up. This is the last exercise in this round of 15. We'll get a little break, and then we begin again. Full body, every one of these, you guys. This is one of those workouts where in like an hour, you're gonna wanna take a nap. Woo. Keep going, you guys. That's it. 20 seconds. Good job, good job. Hang in there. Woo. Come on, 2 more. 1 more. Break. Woo. I'm gonna give you a minute break here, you guys. All right. Keep moving. Get your water. 1 minute break. Woo. Man. There's many workouts that'll get you in good shape fast. This is one of them, though. It's very Spartacus-like. Tabata's great. Endurance strength training's great. Isn't it great that there's so many options for us, right? To get into good shape fast. And you know what else is important? What we're putting in our bodies. It's just as important as what we do to our bodies with workout. All right, you guys. So the first several exercises are one weight, remember? So we're gonna go ahead and start with that speed skater with one weight. All right, join me, girls. Nice and wide. Shift that weight from hip to hip, engaging that core. Think about it. Come on, use those obliques. Go nice and wide. Give me that hop or not if you're staying low. To be honest, these first 4 exercises I like low. So I'm like, woo, I'm in my happy place right now. We have alternating kettlebell swing coming up. Keep going. Woo! Good job, good job. You let me know if the second time around is a little harder than the first. 10 seconds. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Little break. Kettlebell swing, straight leg. Straight leg, so give me a wider stance. We're gonna get into our glutes really good here. In 3, 2, and 1. Tip. That momentum and the power of your hips is what's lifting that weight, not your shoulders. Come on, put it in your glutes. Very nice. Our next exercise is that alternating squat. Weight is down between our legs. We grab it with our arm, take it overhead, and alternate. Woo! Good job, you guys. What are you thinking about right now? Not being done with workout. You're thinking about your glutes, right? Your booty. Woo! Couple more. One more. And break. Put that weight down between your legs. We're going to squat reach. Take it up, okay? Enjoy your break. We're down in a side plank next. 3, 2, give me a squat, not a tip over. Reach all the way up. Place that weight back down. Other hand picks it up, takes it up. I'm holding that weight like I am when I'm doing a hammer bicep curl. Come on, bring that booty down. Bring it down with you. It's a little bit like a double pump squat, right? That's it. Good. Awesome work, everyone. Come on, let's get this done together. Woo! That's it. Do you feel the stress of the day just coming out with your sweat? It's coming out with every exhale. All that negativity, all that stress, frustration you feel. One more, one more. Awesome. Put that weight away. Side plank reach unders. I'll show you the modification first and then show you where to go from there. I'm going to go on my mat, so hopefully to avoid my slipping like I did last time. All right, you guys. Modification. I'm going with a high side plank because I want to reach under. Here's the mod. Reach under. My bottom knee is parallel to my top knee. I'm reaching under and working that core hard. The harder version is top leg in front. You're going to stagger. You're going to reach and then stack it back up again. Reach and stack up. Feel that core. More core. Woo. Good job. Come on, team. Keep it breathing. Keep those hips away from the ground. That's it. Come on, 10 seconds. Reach underneath that body. Reach. One more. One more. Very nice. Other side. Woo. All right. All right, you guys know the mod? 5. Here we go. Hand under shoulder. Top leg in front. Lift. Nice long body. Reach up underneath. Reach all the way. So I'm doing a plank challenge every day for 10 days. Today was 1:45. Every day we're adding on. Anyone can do it because you can take a break and then continue. But I have to tell you, I feel it. But don't we want to feel it when we're getting stronger? What good is it if we're like, yeah, I don't feel it. I'm good. 15 seconds. Come on. Woo. We're going to do one more. Beautiful. All right, let's wrap up that mat. We're up before we go back down again. All right. We are those alternating windmills. So it's a kettlebell swing. It's a kettlebell swing. You're going to hold it and then reach down. On the swing, you're going to change hands. Take it up and reach down the other side. Remember those? All right. Let's begin. Here we go. Bend those legs a little bit. Take it up, hold, reach down. Hello, obliques. We're reaching you today. Switch hands down. Up. Keep your hips still. Hips still. Don't move your hips. Reach. Your hips are going to want to move, I'm telling you. Mine keep trying to get in there. You got to think about it. Obliques over your hips. Imagine your hips are in concrete. Reach. Putting all that effort right there. Awesome. Woo! Feeling it this round. We have curtsy lunges coming up. Woo! Very nice. Last one. Woo! Little break. We're gonna hold our weight right here and we're gonna do alternating curtsy lunges. In 5, wide stance. You guys ready? Let's go. Take that leg behind you. Bend those knees. Bend those knees. Keep that chest lifted. Hello, booty. We love you. Which is why we're giving you so much attention today. You don't work it, guess what happens? You lose it. We're not losing it. We're not gonna lose it. That's the crazy thing about our human body. You can have like a really great week with all these awesome workouts, and then you hit the next week and you're like, ooh, I gotta do that again. Right? Woo. Gotta love how God makes us. We gotta work for it. Can't be lazy. We're gonna do one more, you guys, one more. And break. All right, we got 2 weights this time. Weights in our shoulders, squats. These were hard for me last time. I felt these in my core. You guys ready? Not too wide on that squat. Toes forward, let's go. Come on, get low. Woo. That's it, booty back. Man, I feel these in my core so much. Woo. Mountain climbers are next. Come on. Come on, we got this. That's it. Come on, don't give up. Don't give up. 15 seconds. Shaky, shaky. Almost there. Come on, one more. Woo! Weights down. Grab your mat. Mountain climbers. So we get 15 seconds in between each exercise. It's more like a transition, right? Transition. Ready? And go. Nice and steady. Low is without the hop. Keep those hips down. Hands under shoulders. Proper form is harder. Come on, you got this. Woo! That's it. How we doing? 30 seconds. Good job, you guys. You look great. Come on, pound it out. Pound it out with those climbers. 20. Second time through. Such a charm, right? 10 seconds. Woo! 5, 2, and 1. Goodness gracious. Push up, alternating T-lift. So we'll need one weight. T-lift is that weight up. Okay? Just one weight. When you're done, shift it over to the other side. Oh, I think I'm getting a package. Sorry, I'm right by my window. All right, here we go, you guys. Ready? Push up, alternating T-lift. Bring it. T-lift here. That's it. Nice and steady. You can be on your knees for this too. Okay? Knees for your push-up just like this. And then you can shift to that Modification of that side plank, okay? Listen to your body. These harder the second time around, or easier because your body knows what to expect? Woo! 15 seconds. We are up for lunges next. Come on. Last one. And come on up, you guys. Move that mat. We will need 2 weights. 2 weights. We're going to hold our weights at our shoulders, and we're going to do alternating reverse lunges. Ready? Right here. Feet are hip width apart. All right, they're not right next to each other. Woo! Pressing through that front heel, right? Woo! Very nice. Make sure you take that leg far enough back, but we're not compromising anything. 30 seconds. Each leg should be a right angle. Side view, right? Perfect. Good job, you guys. Woo! Back rows are next. Break. Shake it out. Bent over back rows are next. Awesome work. Grab those weights. Woo, baby. Ready? Let's go. Tip. Really reach down. Make sure your arms are straight when you pull up. We have 4 more exercises left in this round. Woo! That's it. Come on, turning those muscles on. That's it, excellent. Woo! Good work, good work. Come on, hang in there. 15 seconds. That's it. Keep that form, keep breathing. Last one, break. Side lunges are next, alternating. 2 weights. Woo! Grab those weights. We're going to take those weights to either side of our foot on that side lunge and begin. Step it out. Tap and push up. Other side, hips back. Nice. Good. Can you guys feel all the extra work in our obliques today? Woo! Come on, protect those knees. Keep those hips back, okay? Yeah. Woo! Excellent, come on, keep pushing through. 15 seconds. We have push-up, alternating rows next. And you're done with that exercise. All right, push-up, alternating row, okay? So you'll need 1 weight. We're down on the ground. All right, 1 weight. You guys ready? Push up to row. Let's go. Keep that hip down. Keep it down as you row up. That's it, come on. Keep breathing, bring that chest down to the ground on that push-up. Awesome. Come on, team, keep it going. 2 more exercises in this round before we get another little break. Woo! Getting a good sweat on. I told you you might need a sweat towel. Woo! Last push up. Woo! Bring it up. Move that mat. Alternating front leg lunges with a twist. Ready? And go. Twist toward that front leg. I want that weight right by your hips. Okay, so that weight is twisting to your hip. So it's going from the front to the side. And it's being guided by, what's the theme today? Our obliques. Good. Squat presses are next. Woo! Come on, continue. You can do this. 15 seconds. Give it your all. Woo! I think the last 15 minutes of class are always the hardest in a 60-minute class. And break, you guys. We're gonna grab that other weight. Squat press. If you're feeling fatigued, press alternating arms. Okay, you ready? Toes forward and begin. Squat and press. Come on, sink low, sink low. Woo! All the way back. Think about those glutes. Quads are also working hard. Strong legs all the way around. Come on, you can do it. 30 seconds. Woo! That's it, come on. Push it through. Woo! I gotta check the time. I don't even know where we are. Woo! I think we have like a little over 10 minutes left. Woo! Break, you guys. All right, I'm gonna give you a minute break. Minute break. Then we're gonna go ahead and go through that as much as we can get through. Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes left. Keep moving, you guys. Woo! Woo! So we're gonna start out with those speed skaters again, okay? Woo! I'll keep an eye on the clock. This class did go fast though, didn't it? Some of it, some of the time when I say that, you're like, I can tell you're like, no, it didn't. But I think this time it really did. At least I'm telling myself that. All right, you guys, 15 seconds. We start again, okay? Woo, this will take us home. So just so you know, every exercise we've done today has worked our core, okay? Which is why we're not ending with abs today, because we started it, we're in the middle with it, and we're ending with it. Ready? Go. Wide skaters, side to side. Come on. Do not guide this with your shoulders, okay? Let your core take the lead. Your core is the driver here. Your core is where all your strength comes from. These guys and women that are super great at calisthenics, guess where all their strength lies? In their core. Gymnasts, dancers, parkour, like all those experts, skateboarders. Woo! That's it, come on. 4, 3, 2, and break. All right, alternating kettlebell swings. Woo. That's my happy place right here, these first 3 exercises. All right, wider legs. Legs are straight. Ready? Tip and swing. Alternate. Don't bend your legs. Put it in your glutes. Squeeze them. Squeeze them. What do you do to someone when you love them? You squeeze them. Let your glutes know you love them. Woo! Come on. Woo! Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's it. Good job, team. Perfect. 15 seconds here. Then we have the squat overheads alternating. Woo! Very good. That's it, and break. Weight at the center in between our feet. Squat overhead alternating. In 3, 2, and 1. Give me that squat. Take it up. Back down, give me that squat. It's like a double squat right here. There's 1, there's 2. That's it. Woo! Awesome work. Fantastic. I hope you're feeling great. Great, but worked. That's it. About 20 more seconds here. Woo! We're going to do those alternating windmills next, which is like a kettlebell swing with the reach down. 1 more. And down. So remember when we kettlebell swing up, hold it, reach down, we're going there again, okay? Ooh, almost done, you guys. Almost done. 3, 2, and let's go. Swing it, hold it, reach. And up, hold those hips still, okay? I want you to think about your core here. That reach down is through your core. That's it. Woo! Awesome. I think we're going to have to do what I thought was the hardest one during this last round, which was the squats, holding those weights at your shoulders. Almost there, come on. 1 more, 1 more. Reach and up. Good work, good work. All right, let's see where we are. We're gonna do 1 more, and it's gonna be that squat one, holding those weights right at our shoulders, okay? And then we'll cool it down. All right, you guys. Woo! All right, holding those weights right here, or you could hold 1 weight at your chest. All the way back. Come on. Strong legs, determination. Mind, willpower, right? Last exercise. Come on, team. Almost there. Get nice and low. I don't care if it's the last exercise. We want it to be good form and with control, right? One more. Weights down. Shake it out. Woo. Step side to side, swing those arms. Covered in sweat, even though we didn't do any jumping. I mean, that skater jump was more of a little hop. Wasn't really a jump. Woo. Heels forward, swing those arms. Give me a shoulder roll. Good. Now widen out those legs for me. Take it side to side. We're still lowering our heart rate before we take it to static stretching. Let's slow it down. Keep that head up. Slow it down. 2 more. Nice deep breaths. All right, we're gonna hold it over here. Hold it here. Kind of lean into that leg. Keep your head up. Nice deep breaths. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh. And come on up center. Other side, lean in. Inner thigh. Woo. And come on up, you guys, come on up. Heel forward, toe up, hips back. Toe is up, reach for that toe. Lean your chest toward that thigh and drop your foot, hold. Pulling your hips away from that leg. And come on up, other leg. Heel down, toe up, hips back. Reach for those toes. And then drop that foot. Pull your hips away. And come on up. Great. Quadricep stretch. If you need to hold on to something, please do. Knees parallel. Straighten up, hips forward, shoulders back, chest lifted. Pull up on that leg. Perfect. Now grab that other leg. Grab that other leg. Good. Hold. Knees parallel, pelvic tilt. Chest lifted. Feel that down your quadriceps. Good. And go ahead and open up your chest. Feel that stretch. Inhale up. Exhale. Upper back stretch. Lace your fingers together. Push. Open up your upper back, chin down. Feel that stretch down the back of your neck as well. Hold. Open up your chest again. Inhale. Reach up. Arm across. Pull it close to you. Good. Other arm. Woo! Go ahead and widen your legs. I want you to reach down all the way to the floor. Tip. And just let gravity just kind of pull and lengthen those muscles. Also down your spine. Now I want you to take those arms and reach through your legs. You're looking through your legs. Now slowly come up. Slowly. Shoulder roll. Deep breath up here. All right, we did it. We did it. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for our workout. Good job.